Of course we can time it to the break. Maybe. I don't know. Just about. Hey, come on. It was kind of close. I was clicking around wildly trying to get it all sorted. Oh, dear. The things I do for you guys, eh? Oh, boy. The Silent Partner, the classical? There's a Silent Partner classical. Yeah, Silent Partner does a lot of weird stuff. We still don't really know whether it's an actual artist called Silent Partner, or whether or not it's just that's YouTube's way of saying that they choose not to be named. I think from the looks of it, there's a good 3-4 Silent Partner tracks in the classics list that I have. Anyway, hi. Welcome to RimWorld, doing the thing again. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, what a good start. You guys chatting about lizards and snakes and weird things. Oh, man. Ooh, well, I hope you enjoy it, Paigey. It does drag on a little bit, I have to say. It does drag on a little bit, but, you know. One of those things. Can't be helped. Now, I'm sure there's a goat in here that's been milked, but is nameless, and therefore needs to die. Close. 4% away from being slaughtered, that goat. Ah, yeah, we were going to plant something other than cotton, weren't we? I can't remember what it was now. Was it like psycho stuff? Psycho stuff. I think it was psychoid. Pretty sure it was psychoid. There we go. And that's why I flagged it like that, to get the full crop of cloth, which we've got a lot of cloth. What have we got there? Random cloth cape that Paigey's working on. More cloth coming this way. I mean, we could. Oh, hang on a second. What's happened to that goat? Malnutrition. Oh boy, yeah, we need to, yeah, okay. We're not making kibble. Why isn't kibble being made? You know what? Prioritize butchering at the table, which basically is make kibble at this point. You know, we really need to make some kibble. What the hell? Oh, you're disassembling mechanoids. That's fair. Do we have, like, better abilities now? Do we have to shred them, or can we disassemble them or something? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. We're still just shredding them. Because all you get is, like, steel. Yeah. Which is a big shame, you know? Big shame. Right, kibble has been made. It won't last very long, but we can keep Delta on that job for a while. Oh, I'm so glad that veggie meals are now being used. Oh, give the veggie meal to the goat. Oh, look at that. We're really looking after that goat. We're keeping to its, you know, dietary, you know, desires. You know, we're not force-feeding it meat. I mean, that's a good meal. Hope that goat's pleased with itself. But yeah, that first lot of kibble, gone. Yay, we've got hay coming in as well. Thank fuck for that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought there was, Chosen One. I did think that there was something that you could do a better version. Looks like another goat's fallen over. We've got a random granite urn. I need to install this thing. No fucking clue there. In the main room? Just put it in the main room. Better than it just sitting where it currently is. Meh. Yeah, just dot the urns about. We've got a chair in there. Let's remember to use that when we next build a crafting bench, rather than building yet another chair. Oh, it looks like Little Horn's making a leg for Pagey. Is it Pagey? Yeah, it is Pagey. Good old Pagey. Old one-legged Pagey. About to get a prosthetic leg. Which is pretty cool. Question is King Mage good enough for Surgeon? I mean, it'll probably be fine. But maybe it wouldn't hurt just to do a little bit of crazy surgery. Now I'm just gonna have to keep an eye out to make sure that it's King Mage that does this. Which one did I actually have? There they are. Not ready for surgery. Yeah, it's just a bit weird. I still don't really know what the whole not ready for surgery means. Little Horn's gotten better at crafting. That's a good thing. Hopefully the leg won't break. Yeah, more hay. Just make sure Delta doesn't go insane from being forced to cook endless kibble. Oh, hey, Thinner Seed. Yeah, those animals were very hungry. A lot of the hay is good, though. A lot of it is good. So much knowledge. I like how we actually do have some spliffs there. Yeah, things are going alright, Dinner Seed. As you can see, we've got a perfectly nice pen here, not at all overcrowded. We have finished Bionics. Should have probably waited for Bionics and built one of them. But we're straight in to a nice research voting, guys. So we've just done Bionics. This stuff's going to be expensive. We're going to have to wait until we've got a bit better tech before we really start making this stuff. Rib replacements are kind of fun, though. I've not really used them much, but they could be fun. What do we have that we could do? We're similar place to before. There's a lot to be said for a lot of these options, to be fair. Yeah. You can hyphenate super clean and hyphenate super spacious, and then it's absolutely fine. Because if you say super clean, spacious pen, then that doesn't mean the same thing, man. We've got animal autopsy, which is something we could grab. Animal healings, like to heal old wounds. It's a shame we can't do that on ourselves. I still need to find some gold so that we can actually do the multi-analyzer stuff. That will unlock a lot of techs. But anyway, I'm gonna get this. So yeah, you should definitely start the voting, like, now, more or less, I would say. I would definitely say now. Oh, King Mage is repairing a thing. The granite urns were a bit knackered. So I'm going to leave it paused while you guys decide. God, look at all the organs. We've got so many organs. Oh, we're getting a bit of a mixed lot of voting. This is interesting. I like it. So we've got a vote for Psychoid Brewing, a vote for Carpet Making, 2 votes for Blowback. Blowback's good. Blowback is good for the gunnage. But yeah, it's pretty early in the session for the voting. It's not quite as busy as it normally is when we start voting. Oh, it's actually nice to slot in to the role of Melek again. It's good. It's good. I know where I am now. Let's have a little look. Yeah, we want to murderize. Yeah, I'm gonna just slaughter that goat. Anything that's not juvenile. Anything not juvenile is basically risking death. Well, all the male rams, apart from that one, yeah. Apart from the one with peg legs, which we're probably going to slaughter in a minute. And we'll slaughter that one. And we'll slaughter that one. Because we don't want the number of animals to explode out of control. That's part of the reason why we have such few amount of foods for them. Right then, I guess that's going to be voting ended. Okay, let us see what we've got. Ah, well, I am awfully sorry, Chosen, but you weren't quite quick enough. So yeah, we've basically got a tie for, like you say, we've got, Pagey, that was a long sentence to read the word carpet making. So where's the third for carpet making? I don't see that. I see off by 1 is carpet. Oh, of course, sorry, Paige. Yeah, you're double votes. I'm gonna pick blowback operation out of those 2. I break the tie. How close are we getting for this leg? 36. So King Mage is actually going to do the operation. Or at least, King Mage is the one taking them to the bed. I'm assuming that they're going to be doing the operation. Blix's mental health. I mean... Oh boy! That's, oof. I mean, coffee and smoke leaf, it seems like a reasonable diet. That's fine. Blix will be fine. So, medical is 6. And yeah, you're proper going for it. That was a good jump then. Oh god damn it, learned the max today? That was the maximum amount you can learn today? Oh, the sad times. Hey Goxie. We're doing the usual practicing on the livestock before we do actual surgery. This time, Paige can't replace their own leg, so we're having to train up King Mage. I am actually gonna force you to finish the surgery, because otherwise it's gonna end up like a partial surgery, and then, You're still in a good mood. You're a bit tired, a bit drowsy, but you're fine. Does that actually affect consciousness or something? I wonder. Apparently not. A little bit drowsy is fine. We're sure that the sheep will be fine. Although speaking of being drowsy, I ended up waking up ridiculously early this morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. I may end up just starting to drift away. Look at that, level 7 in medicine. That's good. That's a surprising jump to say that it was limited. I mean, that jumped a hell of a lot. Come on, King Mage, just stay awake a little bit longer. A little bit longer. And this sheep will be upgraded. And then we'll get another sheep done the next day. Actually, then again, it ticked over midnight, so it might have counted that as a different day. Useful little trick. Start out everything just before midnight. Yeah, I think it was just that it ticked over midnight. And you're feeding kibble. I mean, yeah, I guess it is hungry. How much kibble are you actually taking? 10. That's acceptable, I guess. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't feed things, like, you know, after surgery. Yeah, made sense, Ty. Makes sense. But yeah, I just noticed that at the end of that surgery, it was 1 o'clock in the morning in game, and I'm like, that makes sense. There's actually still quite a lot of hay to collect. It's not enough to feed all of these, but I might just start killing some juveniles. I know you won't get as much meat for the juveniles, but they're not then eating as much. We end up feeding them back into themselves anyway, so it's like, eh. Fuck it, let's slaughter a couple of juveniles. I don't like doing it, and there's an adult anyway, so. But at the moment, it's just feeding them is a bit of a pain. If we hadn't named some, it wouldn't be so bad, because I could then set up, like, auto-slaughter stuff. But I'm pretty sure you can't, like, rig it to ignore custom-named animals. That's the unfortunate thing. You can't customize it. We've got a lot of goats. 16 bloody goats. And then the only way you could do it is get them bonded, but I don't know whether you can sheep become bonded? I don't think you can train them, so therefore I assume they can't bond. Oh well. Ah yes, Goxie's going on a murder spree. I like it. I like it very much. It always seems to be Goxie doing it. Everyone else has gone to sleep. Goxie's up. That's it. Must kill. Must kill. Oh. We have a simple prosthetic leg. We're not going to install it yet. Have you heard of our Lord and Saviour, not enough components to really waste on auto doors yet, Ty? Have we even researched auto doors? I'm at the whim of these people in livestream. I think we probably do have auto doors, yeah. But yeah, I need fabrication. I've dug out a few of the compacted stuff that's dotted around the map. So there's not an easy supply. I mean, there's one more. So there's not like an easy supply of a lot of components right now. Once we get fabrication and can start building our own components, then we'll be well away making auto doors and advanced prosthetics and all kinds of stuff. Speaking of that, there we go. Ah, yes. Ram number 2. It's unfortunate, really. You got peg-legged, but you're probably going to end up getting slaughtered now. But the stone doors are so pretty. I like how Necromancer just dragged the sheep right over Delta Halo's throne. I mean, that's some passive-aggressive bullshit right there. So yeah, since they've hit their maximum for today as well, we're gonna give it another day. Let things tick over a little bit. Then get King Mage back doing surgery practice. And it all should be good in the world. I expect that it will be very expensive to make a bionic leg. Oh, I've got our Ram is sick. Yeah, loads of extra components. It's like an upgrade from the looks of it from a prosthetic leg. I just don't want to burn through that many components. Later on, we can start upgrading. We can whip them off, upgrade them, put them back on. Yeah, at the moment, we want to keep hold of those for when we've hopefully get some fabrication sorted out. Yeah, bionic legs are definitely good. That is the tipping point between okay if you've got nothing else and actually better. I mean, even a prosthetic leg is good in a way that, you know, you can't bleed out and stuff like that from injuries on it. So, there are advantages to prosthetic limbs, but yeah, bionic's where it's at. I assume they can't feel pain either, Ty. Pain is a surprisingly important mechanism in this game. You know, when your limbs feel no pain, you fight longer. But yeah, at some point, we'll probably end up sorting, is it Blix that's got the nasty scar, the painful scratch? Oh yeah, here we go. At some point, when we actually have plenty enough bionics, I will probably just end up swapping out one of Blix's legs so that we can get rid of those painful scars, because they are surprisingly painful. Yeah, I think there is something above bionic. It's like, it'll be like the Glitter World equivalent or something like that. That's a little random look. It's just advanced, and then you've got another set of advanced things. So yeah, there's just an advanced version, which I'm assuming is obviously massively better. But if we have a little look at legs, just for curiosity's sake, it's 125% efficient. So, yeah, it's definitely better. And then an advanced bionic leg is 135, so it's not massively better. The hit points different, maybe. Yeah, still the same number of hit points, so it is an improvement, but it's not a crazy improvement. In fairness, I have a very strange and unpredictable mix of mods. Is everyone having a party? Marriage! Yay! There's actually a wedding going on. And everyone's gonna... Oh, wow, it was off to smoke a spliff during the wedding. I mean, I feel that's a little bit rude. You know? Oh no, you've just stashed it down the back of the seat cushions for later. Blix is like, there's a party? Why did anyone tell me? And then Little Horns is like, I saw that. I'm going to put that back on the shelf, honestly. So uncivilized. I mean, that is a good question. Yeah, I imagine that it's, yeah. So, who's... It looks like Little Horn. They're spectating. Spectating. Wouter is getting married to someone, maybe. Everyone's spectating, except... I mean, I'm assuming it's Goxie is relaxing socially, drinking tea while Wouter's there at the altar. Goxie, man! Just get on the... Oh, I thought I could bounce him out of his relaxing socially into actually attending his own wedding. But no, it cancelled the wedding. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, you were busy drinking tea while everyone was getting ready, and you're like, oh, what's the special occasion? You weren't doing anything, Goxie. You were just sat there drinking tea. That was unacceptably rude. Maybe I was a little bit hasty though with the... Could have just given you some time. Didn't expect everything to be called off, I'll be honest. I doubt it. Wouter's made of sterner stuff than that. Look at that. Look at that mood. Look at that. That's some seriously positive mood. The only person who isn't super positive is King Mage, but I think that's because they're like Blix. The only... Yeah, you and Blix are the only ones that are single, and therefore the only ones that actually don't have pretty much max mood. Wow, Goxie. I mean, your character in this game certainly seems like that. Yeah, I know, Ty. Like I said, I did have that mod, but it didn't work with this version, so I assume there's a new version of the mod that isn't a direct, you know, successor that the workshop didn't work for, but yeah, whatever. I have to admit, I haven't touched the mod list on this game since I started this. And something like that, you could add partway through, because it doesn't change any mechanics. It doesn't add any new features like buildings and stuff, so should be fine. Just me getting around to it and more importantly, remembering. Our necromancer slaughtered the animal this time around. Hopefully people don't get splinters in their teeth when they eat this. What a terrible life this sheep is. It's only 2 years old, and it's already had all of its limbs replaced with pegs, and then it got slaughtered the next day. Lol. Oh, Goxie's paying respects, I guess. Yeah. It's cheering him up. I mean, they might. I don't much care. I know if you were, like, leaving the body to be eaten by an animal, then the fact that the legs are missing, yes, because they wouldn't be able to eat the limbs. But if you're butchering an animal, I don't know. Maybe. Ty probably knows. Oh, we nearly got through that research again, jeez. Blix is a machine. We have blowback operation, guys. Okay, so that's that. I still haven't got any gold. You know what I need? I need one of those comms things so that I can talk to passing ships and do trade that way. That's what I need. I need to set that up after we've done this research vote. So anyway, yeah, we've got... Let's have a little look. I'm going to call out a few things. So noble apparel is still something that we technically could use. Obviously, we've got the whole psychite stuff, the drug-related things, and also the medicine production. That's always interesting. But we need microelectronics for... well, we don't need the actual analyzer, only the electronics. That's cool. What else do we need? At some point we need fabrication, but again, we can't do that until I've built a multi-analyzer, and I can't do that until I get gold. God damn it. Autopsy, dog, animal healing, and then more prosthetics. We're sort of running low on mod-related things, and even a little bit low on the standard stuff here. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, vote below there when I type it in. Okay, well, we've got a vote for gun turrets, and we've got another vote for the tree sowing, I guess. Or is that is that a specific thing? I mean, technically, yeah, cocoa would be tree sowing. Oh, look at that. Long range, just the word long range. Okay. Long range mineral scanner, I'm assuming that is. Metal fabrication is a mod. It gives you extra things that lead to other things like wall windows, wall lights, a couple of other random stuff. We haven't found any titanium or anything else, but we will eventually, no doubt. Long range to find gold, that's not too bad. That's not a bad point, actually. Okay, so we've got 2 for gun turrets. We've got Psychoid Brewing, just the 1. We've got 2 for long range, 2 for metal fabrication, 1 for tree sowing. Okay. Chocolate or tree, yeah. Oh, and Paigey, you've switched to carpet making. So now you've got, what, 3 for carpet making? I think do we have deep drilling? I don't know. There's a lot of things we don't have because we just don't have the multi-analyzer yet. Hurry up, guys. Well, that's that. I actually think, see, it's weird, in the chat on my screen, it's the gas op, I mean, gas operation yeah, and you changed your mind as well, Chosen One, but not quite in time. Not quite in time. I'm going by what's on the actual screen. So it looks like carpet making with 3 votes. Interesting. Interesting. I will actually make carpets. I've got plenty of cloth, and I'm hoping that that's basically what you need. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Pretty sure. Yeah, because we got 2 for long range. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have that many big boy votes. Yeah. It's a quick one, so it's not going to take very long. And then we can get on with other things, but what I need to do is remind myself of what I can actually build. Now, what I actually want definitely to do is it in MISC? Yeah, a comms console. So this will need... Yeah, you can place these indoors. So, I may change this room, like shift loads of things out of this room. Like put stone bricks in that room and like make a sort of a vault type thing. Because you know how I was saying before about having a vault for valuable things. But there's also space in this room for all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, There are ways and means. It's a lot of metal. If I copy the settings, move the light. I move the light there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm just trying to think of a different place to put this, which will actually still mean that we can... Yeah. I'm going to move it to there, and then I'm actually just going to move this zone in here. I know it's a bit crazy, but we don't really need the amount of space, and it just means I can convert things. Good old wall lights. I think you need titanium for them though, that's the only thing. But yeah, wall lights. Wall lights does save space here and there, and it all adds up. Speed things up a little bit to get the morning. Everyone will then empty that room. I'll put the orbital trade beacon in there. Oh, just steel, is it? Okay. I assume because it was kind of through that tech branch. Work Frenzy, Delta Halo, okay. Look at these little busy bees. It will slow down movement through here a bit, but I can then rearrange things, break it into two maybe. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be expanding further in with the more crafting. The crafting's definitely going further in. This used to be packed with like 5 crafting stations. Damn it. You got lazy, guys. There was like that bustle of activity immediately, and then everyone's just kind of like giving up except Goxy. Goxy's like there just... Oh no, Goxy's giving up as well. Oh, no. I think Goxy's like, guys, if you're not helping, I'm gonna not gonna do it. And Little Horn pretended. He's bringing some dust out. I mean, technically the dust could be made of little tiny bits of rock, so kind of helping. Yeah. Heavy bricks. This Little Horn there, just chucking some armor in there. Well, I'm gonna get rid of that store now. Yeah, and it's like eating meals and stuff. They can't all go to the same pile. It's just a bit weird. From a programming perspective, I totally get why. You'd need an extra, like, data block to, like, be between the resource pile and pawn data sets. Oh, everyone was so close. So close, guys. Okay. So, now we're going to put an orbital trade beacon just here. Because that makes sense. We're going to put the console actually in the room with this. And then we're going to put a little bit of a light. Because you don't want a crappy dark room, do you? Then they'll build that eventually. You sure? It said the other thing doesn't. So I assumed it also doesn't. Well, we'll find out. I'm pretty sure, like everything else, it can be moved afterwards. I know you don't, Thinner Seed, but this is the orbital trade room, so they happen to be in the same room. The beacon can go inside, it says. It literally says so. Yeah. Can be placed indoors. Okay, yes. Power. Oh no, we're gonna have to smooth some walls now in order to drag the cable in there. I mean, we don't have to, but it's nice to have smooth walls so that the cable can be out of the way, you know? And I'm glad we're on top of a lot of jobs like that. We literally can just have loads of people just jumping onto the smoothing job. The wargs are doing alright. They've run out of food again, because we didn't get that many people attacked the last time. And we end up with a load of mechanoids. We accidentally randomly slaughter the young ones. In fact, I am just going to literally slaughter them both now so that we don't get too much crazy fucking feeding. But when they get disabled, then they end up getting force-fed. It's just a bit of a pain. Feeding them is a bit of a pain. In fairness, having wargs is a bit of a challenge. It makes it unnecessarily difficult. Like, we don't need wargs. You know, I'm not using them for anything. But it seemed like a good idea at the time. Like a lot of my ideas. They seem like good ideas at the time. But yeah. They're there, and we're gonna keep them. They're named. Every now and again they get trained, so that through training they get fed. But yeah. I am gonna have a stockpile at some point, but it's a case of... At the moment, I don't think there's anything I particularly want to sell, and it's nice to have a dedicated thing. I know it does nothing, but I'm going to set it up after I buy things. The only reason why I'm setting this up as it is so that I can buy gold. There will be a stockpile here, and I will put things in it as and when they need to go in there. I just want to be able to buy shit, you know? I don't think it's actually that easy to just give them 100. But you are right, we have way more meat than we need. Can you actually set up a... Well, let's have a look at the settings. Yeah, I don't think there is actually a way you can say 100. Ah, the silver will have to get moved back, that is true. But like I say, I'm gonna... Oh, the walls are all done. Damn it, guys. You know what? I'm just going to have to put a little bit... I'm just going to have to put one cable there. It's fine. One little cable in the room is fine. But yeah, I want to keep this, like, empty until I know exactly what I want. Like you say, with silver and things like that. Okay, we have a go. Now, let's have a little look. Who was the highest in social things again? Always the way. Like, Was it King Mage? Because we always tend to get some random person. Blix is actually... Yeah! It's like the nerdy researcher is actually the one with the most social skills. Okay, there's actually no traders at the moment, but it's all set up now. So we can give it a wait and see what actually happens. I'm gonna put some concrete down in here. It's long overdue. Don't need anything fancier. Hey, Blix. So at least now we'll be notified when there's any orbital traders passing overhead. Even if we don't get anything right now. Kill it. Okay. So, we have this particular creature. And we're gonna install all the peg legs again as practice. Let's see if we can get... See there, immediately can grab that one. Very strange. I have to admit, we've only got out of one caravan, and that was to rescue someone from ambushing alpha beavers. It was an odd ambush, I'm not gonna lie. You're consuming a fine meal, and then... Oh, Goxie, you were gonna try and sneak in there, were you? I see how it is. No, King Mage is the one that's got to get the practice. Otherwise, Pagey's gonna end up bleeding out with a new leg. But yeah, trading with settlements. I haven't really done much in that sense. I mean, I got the Muffalos specifically so that we have some really nice big beasts of burden. I mean, a leg isn't actually that difficult to do. I'm not that worried by it. Getting medical up to close to 10. 10 would be ideal, but like 9, I'll accept that. We'll just see how it works. And then I'll try and do the thing again of getting it past midnight. What are we on, the second leg? We're on the second leg. And it is 7 o'clock in the evening. So may end up bouncing King Mage out of the surgery and leaving that last leg. Well, that was a nice little jump. Yeah, this next one's not going to do much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear that. And then I'm just going to keep an eye on things. That sheep will be out for a few hours yet. Ooh, one of our solar panels is broken. Okay. I'm good just faffing about and falling into whatever I end up doing. You know me, Ty. Never been that bothered by the minute details of everything. I'm just having a laugh. I've never tried Chosen One, but yeah, it is a good point that the name is sort of no longer valid now. Because it's unlikely to be a future bug hive because we killed off all the bug hives. I mean, don't get me wrong, we could have a massive infestation right in the middle of the main room one day, and suddenly that's it, we're all dead. You know, immediately after a raid or something. It would be hilarious and terrible. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. Get it to tick over midnight. King Mage isn't going to be happy about being woken up in the middle of the night. But you know what? But then again, I can wait until morning. Who cares if it takes a little bit extra to get it done. But when you wake up, carry on your surgery. Future mech hive? I mean, that's possible. The mechs are a little bit more scary than the bugs. The pegged goat. I mean, you're not wrong, Chosen One. You're not wrong. That is definitely apt. It's an apt name, that's for certain. Bottlenecks are pretty much the go-to way of dealing with almost any kind of encounter along these lines. The Starving Warg? Yeah? Yeah? These are like pub names. These are like ye olde medieval tavern names. Go on, King Mage, you got a sheep to mutilate. Who's in line for the throne? I have no fucking clue how that works. I mean, why are you thinking that Delta might? I don't know. I don't think it's you, Pagey. I don't think it works that way. Level 9 in medical. Nice. Nice. So we finished that. We have 2 rams. So yes, slaughter the patient. It's horrible. It's really horrible to do what we're doing. But it's like... it's just... Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a very good point, Ty. Yes, you are. That's actually a very good bit of advice. Yes. Yeah, I will set that up immediately. Yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason why we actually have all that shit. I would say that since we're jumping up the skill levels pretty quick, Pagey, I'm gonna get King Mage to do one more unnecessary surgery on the sheep. So in a couple of game days. We'll see. And then, because I think once you get to about 10 medical or close to, I mean, you're on 9 now. Well, I say you. But King Mage is on 9 now. I would say 10 is acceptable for doing a replacement leg. When the leg is already not there. It'll be fine. There's definitely... And since you're going to be surgerying... like 2 tiles away from the medical stuff, it should be fine. We'll give you the proper medicine as well. Yeah, the beacon covers that room. You can see the border around it. That's when you're doing the orbital trader stuff, anyway. It's a bit weird, but... eh. Oh, this Pagey. No wonder it was taking fucking ages. Pagey's there hopping along with one leg. Trying to carry the components. Gotta be careful about how many beacons I create as well because of the components. Oh my god, yeah! Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. So that silver is elite. Okay, we're set up assuming that whoever flies overhead will buy human organs. We have a lot of organs. We're going to definitely keep some of them. At some point, we probably want to swap out a particular person's lung for one of these actual proper lungs. But for now we're fine. We'll get Pagey's leg sorted. Right, well, since people are just fucking around doing nothing, let's dig into the mountain. Yeah, again, I'm not too bothered by that chosen. I just want to make sure that we have enough components for when we, well, you know what I mean. We just need a good haul, a good sell of organs. You know, good lot of organs sold, and then we'll be sorted. Yeah, you guys get your thoughts in now as far as the research goes. I mean, yeah, they're all just sort of outside, sat there. As we found the last time, you don't really make a huge amount of money from them, but it does get rid of them. When Goxie's definitely got... Okay, cool. Now we're going to have a second go at the marriage. I wonder if Goxie will actually attend this time. I mean, the Wargs are tolerating you, I think, Fox. I don't think they have any other particular opinion of you. Come on, guys. Get in this marriage ceremony. Come on. Just facing the door. It's odd, but okay. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. So it begins, guys. The tiredness is beginning to kick in. I've still got a while yet, but yeah. Yeah, it's Walter and what's his face, Goxie. Okay, it's beginning. I don't know why Pagey, Little Horn, and King Mage are so important. Everyone else is just sat down around the table. The game has just decided this is where we're going to have a marriage. Because I haven't got a marriage ceremony location. I know, Goxie. Well, you weren't exactly bachelor life. You've been, you know, sleeping together for God knows how long and engaged. Yay! Celebration time. Nom 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 nom. Delta Halo's just like meditating in the throne, lording over everyone. I mean, that's how you celebrate a wedding, I guess. Goxie's just staring out into space. Oh boy. He's seen things. Trying to set fire to themselves. Wow, this is just... What is up with these two? They're behaving weird. Hello? Looks like that silver is not going to be lit anymore. We need to wait one more day. Let's double check that. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow, game day, we're going to get more... Yeah, it could be bugs. Oh yeah, you'd have to get super lucky, Ty. You just random happenstance. Did we actually even get the piano made? Yeah, we bloody did. How big is it? Fucking huge! Okay. I mean, that is a ridiculously big piano. I think maybe it's a bit too big for this room. I think I might need to have a piano room. Okay, that's no wonder it took so bloody long to make. That's huge. Obviously, I know I can't place it because the harp's there, but holy shit. I don't think there's any convenient, because I bet it blocks the way as well, so I don't think that there's a good way to put this in this room. I'm gonna have to figure a way in the future of putting that somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I could dig in here a little bit. I feel like that needs to be expanded anyway. Move that cooler further over. Maybe just completely replace the vent with it, so there isn't even a gap in the middle. That'll give us 3 more squares. I think I originally was planning on that when I expanded the fridge and was fiddling around with all that. So yeah, definitely we can buy a bit more space. Move that door back 1. Or not even bother. Carpet making is done, guys. We're going to start making carpets now, which will probably make a lot of people's bedrooms nicer as well. Exactly, Ty, exactly. I mean, there's all kinds of decadence. There's minor decadence here and there. There's nothing crazy yet. The fact that we have a clothes shop, I think that's a decadent thing in this game. We specifically have a tailor's shop. That's got stuff on display for people to go in and, in quotes, buy. Right. Well, yeah, we don't have that yet, though. So okay, guys. So we had some chatter about what we're going to be researching. Again, we're gonna have to wait for all of the things that require the multi-analyzer itself. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So the question is, so we've got a couple of things on there, one thing there, nothing we can do there because of the multi-analyzer. A few little random bits here. I do like the fact that there's all these are locked behind the specific licenses kind of thing, for want of a better word. Very interesting. Very interesting. So anyway, I think you should probably vote now, I would say. That's what I would do if I was in your shoes. Oh, did we, Goxie? We decided to vote trees. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Well, maybe you should vote below the vote now thing, and we'll see. Turrets are definitely fun. It's always nice to have a couple. Okay, so Goxie wants cocoa, which is tree sowing. Psychoid brewing, we've got gas operation, we've got tiny for turrets, off by 1 turrets. Medical 1, I can't do see it. You mean the medicine production one? I don't know what you're on about. Trees, I mean, yeah, we get you want your trees, Goxie, that's fine. We may or may not get trees at some point. I don't know what your medical one is, but either way. It looks like we've got 2 votes for turrets, though. 2 votes for gas operation, which is your automatic weaponry. I'll say if there's any questions in future votes, you know, what actually the things do, then let me know and I'll answer best I can. And you want medicine, so that's 2 for medicine. It's a 3-way tie so far. I like how everyone's trying to... the animal bionics, sorry, yeah, I didn't see that. We do actually have animal bionics, correct. Oh, suddenly we get this influx for turrets. Ah, well, I mean, that's looking... yeah. Looks like it's gonna be turrets unless someone suddenly changes. Yep. It's turrets. Suddenly we get Chosen One and Nimblefox to charge in there, and we get a sudden last minute landslide. Yeah. Even with trees, even with your last minute switch, Pagey, it wasn't enough to beat turrets. Oh, steel doors, actually. It is L. Oh, it's quite the silver vein, actually. I mean, this is the sort of thing you want when you just randomly dig into the rock face behind your home. You just want to randomly find silver. What better? Well, gold would have been better, admittedly, but silver is acceptable too. Look at that. Nice. Taylor's there sweeping them. So what have we got now? We got 1,800. Okay. That's a reasonable amount. That's a reasonable amount. Now we can just hope that we find some... Yeah, it says so, basically. Just really... it basically gives you little notes saying that there's a such and such trader passing overhead, and you basically, yeah, get to just trade with them while they're overhead. I'm gonna just dig a tunnel up between here and there. See what we find. Well, these dig sites aren't being obeyed. I'm guessing they're just sort of blocked in. Oh, get rid of them. Yep. I am basically going to be doing vertical tunnels. Basically, it's like Minecraft, but, you know, only two-dimensional, and you can put the tunnels further apart. Because I think always, no matter what it is, it's always going to be too wide and too high, isn't it? Like, even gold and plasteel will always be a minimum of too wide and too high. It might only be 3 pieces, but it'll be an L shape, so if you have them 4 apart, you will still catch it. Which, speaking of which, just to speed things up a little bit, indeed, Ty, indeed. Or are you penetrating the shafts with your tool? Shoot frenzy. You see, I'm both happy and sad when there are idle colonists. You see, on the one hand, my brain's like, they could be doing something, you know? They could be doing something, you know, something to make the colony stronger or whatever, you know what I mean? And on the other hand, I'm thinking, good, everyone's caught up, there's not like filth everywhere, you know, the farms we're on top of the farms, and you know what I mean? It's like the sign that you're not falling behind into some sort of spiral of doom. Obviously, it's all going to go tits up and shit-shaped imminently. Because we've had a very, very calm episode, haven't we? Although, speaking of calm episode, and calmness in general, and blah, 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 I am actually gonna, have a little bit of a break. Because I can. And I kind of need a bit of a break. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you with some random music as well. Because music's good. What was the last thing we had? We had that. So we can have... Actually, then again... Yeah, we can do that. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, sculptures is a good point. You can put sculptures in every room. Multiple sculptures everywhere. To make everyone happy. But we're all pretty happy. Maybe put some in Blix's room. But yeah, we'll see a bit about that. We'll see. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go and get a refill, and I'll be right back. And there we go. Right, let's switch this back. So anyway, while I was, because I got back from my break a bit earlier, I've kind of had an idea that I want to make a stonemasons, stone carvers kind of shop. I was kind of umming and ahhing about the design, and I realized that I haven't quite done things exactly how they would need to be. So stone storage in the back doesn't need as much space because there aren't that many different kinds of stones. 2 workbenches, one for like the stone cutters, but then there's the other one for the like the arty station. Oh, it is nice. There's a lot of actually really nice classical tracks. There's a lot of nice tracks in general on the YouTube stuff, so I've always been pleased. But then again, you kind of need a fair amount of storage just because of the sheer number of rocks. So it's not the bricks that require the storage, it's the rocks. And I've got no problem turning around and just doing that and making vast rock storage. Poor Pagey. Poor Pagey. Right, let's check out King Mage, because King Mage... Yeah, you're good now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a random sheep that's still got all of its legs, and we're then gonna make sure that it doesn't have all of its legs. It has new and improved legs. Right, King Mage. Go get that thing sorted. Oh, I have to admit, yeah, stackable chunks would be so fucking good. And 15 doesn't seem unreasonable. You know, when you end up with ridiculous monstrosities. 15, I mean, I might limit it to 10, but 15 is not unreasonable. Not unreasonable at all. Yeah, again, even if I had to build something like the shelves, which then becomes a container that can hold multiple, that would also be fine. You know, it's just the storage space that's the pain, you know. So once King Mage has finished operating on this thing, because it's like 8 o'clock in the evening in the game, so this should easily, even with just maybe even a minor wait, in an hour? I mean, I can be. Are you gonna be? Is that it? You're gonna be back in an hour? It depends on how tired I am, but an hour seems reasonable, Donlet. Thank you for the donation. It is always really appreciated, man. Gun turrets are in, guys. I'm going to be building some gun turrets when I have enough components for them, you know, because we're poor. We're a poor colony. Well, we're not poor. We're just low on certain essential resources. Okie dokie, Donlet. Well, I hope so. But we'll see. It might be like the end bit where I've got some music going, because there's a couple of classical songs, classical tracks that are on the list that I haven't put on yet, like that Rhapsody. Because they're very long, you kind of have to have them on their own. Anyway, so, well, you have fun, in quotes? I don't like guessing. But maybe you're having breakfast or something, I don't know. You're not wrong off by one. You're not wrong. So, gun turrets, guys. We have successfully developed gun turrets. We still have various things like tree sowing, noble apparel, drug-related shenanigans, both narcotic and medicinal. Scanning stuff. What else have we got? Mortars, gas operations seem to have a few followers before. Metal fabrication, again, the same. We don't really have a huge amount in the mod menus. Ribs maybe, but yeah, it's a bit wet at the moment on the other ones until I get some gold. Geothermal's a good one. That is true. That is true. But yeah, definitely get your voting in now. Oh boy. We've been burning through research this session. It's been good. It has been good. Whatever comes second. But what if your vote then makes it equal first? Does that mean that you'll then vote for the thing that's now second? And what if that then becomes equal first because of the way the votes are? It's like an infinite loop, Fox. Medicinal, geothermal. Okay, you can only vote once, Paigey. Oh, we've got a twin vote for Geo, so 3 for Geo. Noble Apparel's got a vote. Interesting. We've only got 1 vote for trees. I know. Why no trees? Why not trees? It looks like my brain is switching off. Looks like Geo is the way it's gonna go, isn't it? Geo isn't. I mean, it is a big one, but we are blitzing through the research pretty good. I mean, we do have a lot of energy, in fairness. It's been a long time since we've had any energy problems. I'd kind of forgotten to even keep checking things. 3 wind, 3 solar, and one of these little water mills. We are definitely generating a lot of power at the moment. But I am gonna end the votes. So done. Oh, did we get oh, look at that. Dunlet changed from gas up to trees. Chosen One also did trees. What the hell? That's true, Ty. There's going to be an awful lot of things that are going to need more energy. But let's see what we got. I hate it when you guys keep changing your bloody votes, because then I have to kind of ignore 1 vote, then have that vote. Have we got 4 votes for trees? And only 3 for Geo. What the hell's going on? Hey, Chodemeister. A tree's gonna win. No. Paigey switched to Geo, so yeah. Geo gets 5 votes. So that's 1. Oh, but then didn't Fox say he was gonna vote for whoever's in second place? Oh, shit. Because I think there's 5 for Geo, 4 for trees. So Fox then would vote for trees, which would make it 5 for trees. No, because you vote for trees, which then makes it a draw between trees and Geo, which means I get to decide. I get to break the... I have to admit, I am actually going to go for trees for a laugh. It's actually a big research. 1,000 is not small, but I'm going to go for trees, because why the fuck not? Yeah, it was 5-all. 5-all for Geo and trees, so I got to break the vote. How many limbs has this thing got? Oh, it's still on the first one. We'll see how quickly King Mage churns through these limbs. It seems like 2 legs a day. It seems like a good amount. Because the second leg seems to take them over their daily learn limit. And then we can wait until the morning to get the other vote. The other vote. I've got voting on the brain now to get the other leg sorted. The other 2 legs. Surgery practice, Ty. Alright, King Mage, what actually can you do that's not sheep related? There you go, I can actually just block that. Yeah, the thing is that Pagey's our main surgeon, but Pagey's the one that needs the leg, so I want to kind of get to medical 10 and then do the leg swap. It makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, I don't think we're inventing the trees. You know what? What the hell? Yeah, we're inventing trees. Trees do not exist yet. Oh, King Mage is just wandering around listlessly. How tired are you? Okay. Hopefully then we'll be able to... that's a table. You were probably in a cave, weren't you, King Mage? Carrying food around. In a cave. I'm gonna get you back into the surgery room. Yeah, ignore the outside. Well, they're not real trees. And then we're gonna start the surgery. Well, I mean, technically. As long as we finish the surgery once it ticks over to the next day, we'll be fine. And there we go. Yeah, we'll get to level 10 from this. I mean, we're a long way past the 3rd day, but sure. There we go. Level 10 medicine. Yeah, arms or hands definitely works. Actually, can you just do hands? I think you can just do a hand. You can't just do a foot, though. But yes, increasing manipulation skill with bionic arms or otherwise. Very, very, very cool. I mean, if we wanted to be completely crazy, we could make some bionic arms, get Pagey to operate on King Mage, so that when King Mage operates on Pagey, there's that boost. Right then, in the morning, Pagey, we are going to get you a right leg. How good's that? And we're not gonna let, is it Goxie that's the emergency medic? Yeah, we're not gonna let Goxie do it. This is true. And going down in a fight is not what you want. Pagey, today is the day. Oh, there's a sheep in the hospital. That's it. Wow, to get that, rope that sheep. All that filth in the hospital. Oh, Pagey's getting in bed. Necromancer's cleaning up the filth. Pagey's in bed. King Mage. Prioritize operating, I guess. Actually, then again, prioritize feeding, because apparently Pagey wants to get fed in hospital. Oh yeah, you want your doctor as far away from the action as possible. Breakfast in bed, Pagey. And then I'm gonna double check that I've done the correct leg. Right leg, right leg. Looks good to me. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. We've had 3 people with new parts. Well, Pagey's the imminent one. We've got Little Horn with the replacement lung. Delta Halo's the one that's had the most implants. If we're going to include the Silink as well, I think that's the 3. We've got like missing toe, scratchy scars, smoke leaf. I'm glad that King Mage is not high while operating on Pagey. But yeah, this will be the third person with some kind of prosthetic. I think adding limbs to already removed body parts, I think seems fairly easy, he says. There we go. Ta-da! Wouldn't have got that much because of the learning penalty. Didn't think of that, but we've got Pagey's now got a fresh new leg. I think that's not a bad idea, Chosen. Not a bad idea. Did you want to do it, Goxy? I kind of feel like... Actually, then again, you might be literally right. Skilled professional. No, 10 is professional. So actually it wasn't amateur work. I mean, that would be kind of hilarious, Ty. I mean, you can already a little bit do it, because I think you can make, like, scyther arms, and of course you can make hook hands and stuff, which, you know, which give you benefits in one area, but big penalties in the other area, so yeah. Oh, well, we've got a big steel vein. Okay. Right, well, I'm gonna start digging out the bit that I need for the stone mason's thing. Well, so far this little mine at the back has provided us with some silver, but these 3 branches have yet to provide us anything more than just some iron, which is a shame, but we'll see. See how it goes. Leave him to it. Yeah, and you're basically crippling that person's ability to do manipulation on anything else. So it's like, yeah, because it would have to be massively better than something like, you say, a plasteel longsword, in order for you to sacrifice that particular warrior's ability to help with, like, most other tasks. So yeah. Okay, well, that was the limit that I was prepared to dig that way for now. I'm gonna let them... I'm like probably 1 block away from some gold or something. And then gonna let them do the diggy-diggy. Not massively. I mean, we've just operated on Pagey to get a leg. Hey, Necro! I mean, you've had... I mean, you haven't actually... Oh, no, wrong one. We were umming and ahhing that once Pagey's woken up from surgery, that we're going to actually give you a proper lung. My god, Pagey, you were just randomly carrying kibble? Pagey was, like, being operated on to get a new synthetic leg, and had some kibble in their pocket. Huh. something like, but the problem is Goxy, something like gold or jade or compacted components, compacted machinery, they can be small. Things like steel, you're absolutely right, it's normally big. And silver as well, they can be pretty big. But like a plasteel thing, they can be pretty small. You might... Well, that one is an actual hospital bed. But yes, these two, you've got a good, and a good. I don't know actually whether that's... There's a good, there's a normal. I think I may have already swapped them out. Ah yes, they're sweeping up the rubble. Oh, the room beds. I mean, possibly, but we're gonna be... Oh yes, for the rooms, yes. People aren't that upset at the moment. Faffing around, swapping furniture around isn't gonna really give us that much benefit. Golden hospital bed. Surely you'd want a plasteel or a silver hospital bed for the, you know, silver for, you know, the antibacterial properties, surely. And I think the use of the word need in that sentence is perhaps exaggerating somewhat. Oh, Paigeys are feeling a bit sick from surgery. But that's fair. That's fair. We'll allow it. Wow, that made you hungry, apparently. Well, it'll be very heavy. Wouldn't actually cause any problems, I don't think. Jade is a solid option for a lot of luxurious things. So we need to clear all, go into chunks, stone chunks. We will have this as the preferred place for stone chunks. And we're gonna do this, because, oh boy, do we need to just get all these fucking rocks out the way. Go on, move these rocks. Move them. Oh, why am I trying to flag them? Oh, that's silly. He's puking. Where's he puking? Oh god, he's puking in the butchery. Gross, dude. I mean, you're making kibble, so I don't suppose it matters too much. I mean, I can kind of see that, Goxy, you psychopath. But also, yeah, certain people, certain kinds of colonies probably would really, really like such things. I do like how they go for like the ones that are really, really not clever. You go for the nearest so that it clears the way, surely. It's like, you right click on one thing and they just do strange things. What the fuck, Goxie? You're getting, like, really dark and psychotic now. Indeed. That is a very good point. Right, Blix, I don't give a shit. But yes, about you being asleep. Ah. Well, yeah. So, they will no doubt be fine with buying... Oh my god, look at the amount of money that we can get here. We could buy, like, some ridiculously advanced stuff. But first, we look at what we need. And what we need, ideally, is something like gold and components and things like that. There's some medicine. We might come back to that. There's weapon systems. There's a lot of stupid weapons. Look at the gold. How much is that going to cost us? Yeah, we ain't got that much. But we can definitely accept a good 100 units of gold. I mean, buying slaves is definitely a potential fun. Sculptures. Various parkas. Nothing really jumps at me. The charge rifle, eh. Definitely kind of looking at the exoskeleton suit. The medicine's definitely on the list. I want that exoskeleton suit. So anyway, let's sell a bunch of things. Let's leave ourselves with 2 of everything. Oh my god. I might buy a slave and free them. I might. You just need to, you know, calm. You need to chill, man. Chill. I mean, what if I get all of it? Yeah, all 42 medicine. That's easy enough. I am Pagey, I am. That lag is a killer, isn't it? What would this be? A non-intelligent microcomputer controlled by blah, 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 memory and calculation. So what does it actually do? Oh, research speed. Ooh. I mean, maybe. Let's add it anyway, because that'll be fun. Bionic hand would be an interesting one. You know, like it said, it's not as good as a full bionic arm, but a bionic hand is cheap. Oh yeah, I'll be accepting a lot of silver, but let's just see what we can actually get, you know? Kind of want more gold than that. They're not interested in any animals, which is fair. Actually, let's go. Where is that slave? I don't see the slave. You were saying there was a slave. Where the fuck is it? No, we don't need much gold. People were saying, like, free the slave, and I'm like, what slave? Yeah, Goxie, you were like, free the slave, like, God damn it, man, Goxie. I assumed there was, because you were saying buy them. Oh my god. Okay, so... The only thing with this, I suppose, is there's no... I probably don't need that much medicine. Let's get 30 medicine. That's a good amount. It just shows me believing random people. Oh, sorry, Delta. I misunderstood. No, you are mine forever. I'm kind of surprised there isn't one, in fairness, because a lot of the time there can be. Coils? There's a magnetic coil, but not a mortal coil. You know, honestly, the resolution on your monitor, man. It's terrible. Monosword looked tempting, but I think we're fine for now. I shall accept this trade. And I am going to, unfortunately, get some hauling done, because... Sorry, Blix. I know you're tired. Anyway, you're getting outside. That whole kind of feeling of being entombed is now less entombed. Yeah, the ideology had just come out after I started doing this. It was a bit of a shame. Okay. So, one of the first things I'm going to do now is get a multi-analyzer built. Slap it there. Obviously the silver's still outside, don't worry, I haven't forgotten. But it's less important because it doesn't deteriorate. Well, Pagey also is a melee guy. He's a melee doctor. So that could be fun. That could be fun. Actually, I want you to hold the silver. If you're gonna go outside hauling, then I want you to hold silver. Oh, hang on a sec. Whoa. 8 components. We need it. We need it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I know. I've not planned forward, Tiny. I just do it how it happens. We really, really need some components. But that's hopefully all this silver will get us some components when it comes to it. What I don't like is how things are being brought to the stockpile from all the way outside when there's all of these rocks that are A, in the way, and B, massively closer. But I think that they do prioritize stockpile rocks. So it's like, eh. Sad times, I guess. Yes, and a vet. It's less that I'm unwilling and more it's just I haven't done it. You know, it's not... Caravans are not something I necessarily think about a lot. Although, speaking of that, let's have a little look at... Well, we have these guys. We could get on the road and visit them. I don't know what they actually... Stuck unknown because we've never visited them. But they will buy a lot of stuff. I thought about it when I was picking things, yes, right at the beginning. They will buy a lot. They'll buy almost anything food-wise. We could always take some baby goats. You know? Or adult goats. That aren't named. Oh, they'll slow us down though, the animals will. Stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, these are a bit primitive. The only problem with the with the cabbage swamp town is it's not on a road. It's gonna take a bit longer to get there. It'll take a bit longer. But again, they seem to be willing to buy quite a few things. Yeah. I have no problem, like, sending a, you know, a person with a muffalo and some silver kind of thing. Not this episode, though. I'm tired. I is tired. That's a good point, actually. Send, I assume you mean. Indeed. Yeah, your anesthetic is there. You're just about done. And once you are, then we'll I mean, we might install an exoskeleton somewhere. Well, exactly. Get a new lung. We don't know whose lung it is. I may actually. I mean, we've got a bionic hand. I could literally give Paigey a bionic right hand. And then we want to give Blix a neuro calculator. Because, you know, Blix is our head researcher. Makes perfect sense. We've still got a bunch of silver outside. It would be really nice if they took a bit of priority with this fucking thing. Oh, you're back earlier than you thought. We ended up finding a trader, Dunlap. We sold like a whole bunch of organs. Managed to get thousands of silver, which we still haven't hauled inside, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually. After they've finished fucking around with this. Actually, they're basically finished fucking around with that now. Yay! And we bought some bionics, actual proper little bionics, including an exoskeleton and a little neuro calculator. Got some gold, so we got the multi-analyzer. So the next research option is going to be very cool. And it looks like people are actually starting to bring the silver in. It is good. Well, we don't know yet. We don't know how much that's going to add together. That might actually say boobs or something like that. You know, we don't know. Or boob. Could be anything. We don't know. It's gotta have patience. Like Paigey. Paigey has patience. Right lung. Install lung, right lung. Well, the anesthetic is still there. It's yeah. Well, let's leave it a little bit. Animal limbs. We'll have to have a look when it's. Damn it, little horn, why would you go there? Go there. I mean, we could just let... I mean, King Mage is actually almost as good as Paigey, and actually enjoys it more. Fuck it, let's get King Mage. King Mage is like on a run with surgery type things. So we're gonna. Oh yeah, we bought a fuck ton of well, not a fuck ton, but 30 medicine. You know, slap a proper lung in your little horn, it'll be fine. Yep, all the oh, 68, 68. Oh, that's so close. So close. What a sad time. Sad time. Potentially, Ty. It's always nice to have two doctors, though, let's be honest. I think we both know that. But King Mage may very well be the better choice as a sort of head surgeon, as it were. But, no, I'm still going to get them both to do it. Okay. Well, Little Horn, you have a proper, fully functioning human lung. Oh, missions. What is this? Safeguarding friends. Pegabear, chief of the Nomi Nation. The Gomi Nation. Recently rescued 3 tribes, people from the prisons of the Bren tribe. Bear wants you to guard them. Oh, geez, look at the number of people that will come and attack us. 2 raids. 2 raids of that size. No. 2 raids of that size? That's like nearly 30 people per raid. We would probably survive the first one. But no, we would not get through that, jeez. Yeah. Pegabear, apparently. I mean, we've got time to accept it, but yes, turrets would be fun. We haven't really got a... Because I'm not allowed, apparently, to... I can call in the reinforcements, in fact, can't I remember? And also, Little Horn is, like, out of the game because of anesthetic. I mean, we can do it. We can do it. But yeah, we can actually call aid as well. We might as well. We like never use it, but we can totally do that. Because if we do that, we can call troopers. I got the impression it's pretty fucking quick that they arrive. I think they like arrive immediately, don't they? So we can accept it and then pull the troopers in the very first battle. Just drop the troopers on them. So yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to quite get the full set of bionic people. But I'm going to position a few turrets around. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is the primitives I'm not too concerned about. It's just the fact that it's 2 raids, but yeah. If we get a bunch of turrets, yeah. And all the troopers will just sort them out. That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Little mini turrets time. Kind of, it's like, almost want to, oh yeah, definitely, we're going to wait. I don't think it's going to be this episode that this is going to, oh, components. We do not have the components to spare, really. We could build 1 turret and that would leave us 1 fucking component left. Ugh. I hate not having many components. It's really frustrating. Use Fox as the tank. I mean, I don't think that would work so well. But I think dropping the troopers on them is absolutely what you're fucking doing. It's gonna be great. I know it's the great thing about them, Goxy. Although it burns through components, it's not. Yeah, it's not a terrible thing that when they get attacked, they blow up. It's like brilliant. Yes, smash the turrets with your clubs. I don't think we can make armor for animals, although that does sound like a kind of a cool slogan. Armor for animals. I like it. I do kind of like it. Like a lot. Okay, you're melee, so you go put that fucking armor on. I think we're gonna do it anyway. I think we should just do it anyway. Show them the clothes shop. And they'll be like fabulously kitted out on the way out. They come along and... yeah. Lol. Oh man. I am getting sleepy though. I'm getting sleepy. Someone will have to remember for me. You know, we need the maximum number of people to try and remind me to do this mission next episode, because I'm not doing it now. But you know what I'm like. So, we're doing really well. We're doing really well so far. This might be the end of the colony, though, by some fluke. Yeah, please, anyone remind me. Everyone remind me. You know what it's like. Here we goes again. Oh, man. Well, I normally don't have any problems getting to sleep. But, yeah, I don't know why I just woke up early and that was it. How's your new leg doing? Well, it's doing. You know, you're at 90% efficiency. Yeah, I think I would have done my best to hold out for you, Dunlap. I would have done my best. But I kind of think I would end the episode here. And then have music for a bit and chill. Is that how many you get, Ty? You get 3 on when you call the aid, as it were. I don't even remember how that even kind of works in a way. It's in bio. It's... no, not renounced title. My goodness. Abilities. Burden. Okay. Oh, I didn't even... you know what? I was miles away. I didn't even look at the reward. They won't do any work. They appreciate quality accommodation, gain goodwill if you keep their mood above 50%. 3 heavy archers will be placed under your control. You have to feed and house them. But they may die in battle without consequences. Yeah. A masterwork piano. Lol. Gold, low shield. Various side trainers. I mean, that would be fun. That would be kind of fun. We can kit out our Lord Delta Halo with more powers. I don't really need gold, to be fair. If I was going to accept this, I'd probably accept it for the side trainers for a laugh. We'll see, we'll see. I think I will, just because then we end up with God knows how many corpses. It's not like we have to kill them all, we just have to kill a lot of them, and then the rest will run away like little bitches. And then we will have so many more organs, and so much more meat for the wargs. This is like what we want. Yeah, but risk is good in this game, Ty. We'll see how it goes, we'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel. But filling up the organ stores and expanding the organ stores, in fairness, is definitely worth doing. Well, okay, no, sorry, Foxtail, you are right. It's not just for the wargs, it's also for the fox. My goodness. I know, it's because there's nowhere to fucking put the piano, but I do want to extend the room and put the piano in one side. We'll see if we can train the fox to play the piano. I don't think that's going to work. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, no, that's a complete mangled mess of thing. Oh boy. So I'm gonna, it's been on my list to play for a while, because it's just a long one. It is this one. Because why the hell not? It's like 23 minutes long. So that's how much you're gonna get me slowly getting tireder and rambling. It's all good though, isn't it? I'm tired. I'm absolutely knackered, Wouter. But yeah, you've still got time in the stream. It's just going to be more musical. Tireder. I mean... now you're asking. I actually don't know. Indeed, it is Beethoven's Ninth. Yeah, I mean, the streams I know I normally get to about 11, so I like in 40 minutes and I tend to then start trailing off. So in 20 minutes I'll be trailing off. But yeah, it's just tired and want to get a good night, you know? Chill for a bit. $2 p.m. I remember the days when I used to stay in bed and actually sleep on and off until the afternoon. That was a long time ago. Oh yeah. I am just gonna be yawning a lot. That's what this is gonna be. You're not even gonna get to hear the music. Apart from me talking, obviously, as well. But also because of yawns. Yeah, time zones. Especially for people like you, Dunlap. It's crazy times. But then again, I suppose if you're exactly 12 hours off, or you know, give or take an hour, as long as you're not working, I suppose it's kind of perfect. Weirdly enough, that's actually starting to trigger another yawn pagey. Oh, man. It's quite tiring at the moment. A lot of crazy things in life. Okay, yeah. Working from home is something that I had very mixed feelings about it. Like, I kind of liked it on the one hand, but on the other hand, it was... I like the... It's only a short commute, like half an hour. But I sort of liked the idea of getting up, getting dressed, going on the little commute, getting in the office and seeing the sights, sounds, and the people. You know what I mean? I don't know, there was something about that routine that I liked. just lots of money-related things now. Nothing particularly interesting. Just finding out what's what and what I need to cancel and stuff. Just been tiring trying to get hold of people on the phone. You know, when you're on the hold for like half an hour and you're just like, I don't even know whether this is gonna randomly cut me off or I'm actually gonna get through to somebody. And if you do get through to somebody, a lot of the time it'll be like, oh yeah, that's not my department, but I can put you through to them, please hold. And then that's it, you fucking on hold for another length of time. And sometimes you come straight back to the person you spoke to. It's like, for fuck's sake. Yeah, just been one of those days. I mean, if you've got night shifts, then you've got a very, very good reason to have a weird sleep pattern. But as long as you have a sleep pattern, then it's, you know, it's all you can do, really, isn't it? It is nice to just to be left alone to do your job sometimes. In some offices, it's very, very difficult to get that. Oh man, that is a hell of a commute, man. 2.5 hours. Well, okay, it's not all commute, but... Well, then again, if you're ending at 4 and you're getting home at 6:30, yeah, I mean, that's nightmare. I'd hate that commute. Yeah, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I don't care how much they pay. If I had to commute 2 hours... Well, actually, then again, I used to commute... Well, it was 1.5, and then if the traffic was a bit crap, it would stretch out to maybe 2 at worst. And that I wouldn't want to go back to. Yeah, it's just too much. You know, when you're basically working somewhere and you've obviously got a lunch break and maybe some of the breaks or whatever. And you've got 8 hours basically at that job, probably more. And then you've got lots of 2-hour commutes. That's half of your life, minus the weekends. Half of your weekday life is work or commuting to and from work. It's too much. Oh, it's just too much, man. Because then the majority of the remaining 12 hours is sleep and other essential maintenance. Honestly, then the essential maintenance is boring enough as it is. Yeah, some jobs are shit like that. Got no fucking rules. We have a lot of employee laws over here to protect time, working time and stuff like that. You know, how long you're allowed in front of a monitor without a break and stuff like that. It's all in there. Whether or not you take advantage of it and your job enforces it is another matter, but most places are fairly good about it. Not all, but most, in my experience. The government should definitely know better. Although, to be fair, they probably do know better in the sense that they know how far they can push it. And if you complain in the right way, then they back down. But I think a lot of companies over here try that a little bit as well. Not a lot is probably, I don't know. But like, you know, if you expect someone to voluntarily skip breaks and things, and they do, and you say nothing, and they say nothing, then it's cool. It's basically the mindset, I think. Nah, even when I was able to work, I couldn't work solidly for that. I had to just detune my brain. I had to go out for a walk. You know, I can't even just, like, eat food and go on the internet. I had to get away from the computer. Otherwise, I just go completely nuts. Oh god, yeah, taxi would be a fortune. Unless it was like a company paid, but even so, they should know better. We can't choose them one. We haven't applied the schematic thing yet. So yeah, we can't do jetpacks yet. That's bonkers. But it's expensive. I mean, technically that wouldn't be covered by default as expenses over here. To and from work isn't normally counted as like standard expenses. Hey, but if the company's prepared to pay the majority of it, and it gets to the point where it's actually no more expensive to take the taxi and pay 20% of that than a bus or a train, then hell, yeah, go with the taxi. I'd much rather get a taxi to and from work than any other public transport. Well, I think it's government paid because he worked for the government. So the government, in that case, were his employers. We have lots of government agencies, and I'm assuming that... Oh, jeez. You don't get that much control over here in the UK. Public transport is a huge thing over here. Unless you want to live in the middle of nowhere, there's gonna be some public transport. I think a few kids at my school cycled in, but basically, if it was too far to walk, parents normally paid for a bus. Or you would use the school bus, but I don't know whether there was much of a school bus where I went to school. It was very central, you know, it was a very built-up area, so I don't think that many kids really needed to. Yeah, we have a cycle network over here in the UK. I wouldn't say it's necessarily very good, but it's very common to see cycle lanes, either on the road or on the pavement, or signs that remind pedestrians, yeah, cyclists are going to be cycling on this pavement. You have to share in this area of the pavement, so fucking be aware. So yeah, there is a cycle network you can kind of get roughly from anywhere to anywhere, I guess, and I think for the most part there's gonna be a cycle lane or path somewhere, but I don't think it's not super cool, it's not super elaborate, but it's there, it exists. Oh, it's not going to be out in the villages, but yeah, it'll be around the town in certain roads. It's, as I say, we have one, but it's not great. And as Blick said, it can be quite dangerous because a lot of the cycle paths will be on the road, and drivers can be dicks. So yeah, you're going to have to be careful. Yeah, I wish I had a bike, actually. But a decent bike is quite a bit of money. And I want something that's going to be covered well. It'd get me out and about. I could go cycle camping, you know? I've seen some of the footage of traffic in, you know, Eastern, Middle Eastern sort of countries and that kind of area of the world, you know, Eastern Europe and Mediterranean, and you're like, what the fuck? How are you not all dead? It's just ridiculous. People are just, they do whatever they want and go anywhere they want, and they don't, it's like mirrors don't exist. Oh my god. Thing is, if you're a cyclist and you're going fast enough, you hit someone's door as they open it. Doesn't matter which direction you hit it from, that door's gonna need some fucking work. So it's like, it's even from a purely selfish perspective. People should fucking check before they swing the fucking doors open, idiots. Yeah, that's pretty slow. Our standard residential road speed is like 30 miles an hour. So, I guess 45 kilometers an hour? We do have roads that will drop down to 20 or 15 here and there. They're normally quiet roads, private roads, you know, dead-end cul-de-sac type things. It's not super common, but you see them. Absolutely. Well, they do over here, Goxie. They absolutely do over here. It's a little-known law that, yeah, if you break the speed limit on a bicycle, a push bike, yeah, you are still breaking the law. How you're able to be punished for it's another matter, because you don't have a driver's license, and therefore they can't put points on your license, and you don't have a number plate, so... And none of the scanning machines would be able to measure your speed, I don't think, because you're too small. So, you know, it's dubious how easily or not they can punish you. But to be fair, yeah. If you're running, no. Because you're, you know, not a vehicle. Hey, just remember, it's not just the Americans that use the miles per hour, it's me as well. We're a weird country. We use a weird blend of metric and imperial depending on how old you are and what you're talking about. It's very bizarre. I've been told otherwise, Blix. I've been told otherwise. Like, they can't enforce it, but officially the law does apply. But what they're gonna do? And how often can a bike actually break the speed limit? You'd have to be going down a hill. Fair enough. My driving instructor was incorrect. Well, we're coming to the end, guys. We're coming to the end. In many ways, Imperial makes its own sense. It's normally a lot easier to divide Imperial up into pieces. But, yeah, we should be all metric by now. I think there was a cool little infographic that I saw at some point, and it was what do you measure in if you're from the UK? And it was like a flowchart. Let's have a little look. And it was fascinating because as I was reading it, it was like really overcomplicated. But the more I read it, I'm like, no, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh my god, that's true. What the hell? But it was a really weird flowchart, and flowchart. Let's have a little look. Looks like I could post a link, and it would be funny. Is that it? No, that's not it. Nah, that's not it. But it was like different kinds of milk will be measured, some in milliliters and some in pints. So, for example, milk would be normally measured in pints. Well, actually, no, milk would be milliliters, but apparently there are some situations. I can't remember exactly how it was, but it was kind of funny. And it's like, you know, this is measured in this way, unless you've got a lot of it, a lot of it, at which point you'd measure it in metric. It was hilarious. Little Horn to a point, but a lot of the time there's actually the confusion with similar names for the same thing actually is that there's a metric version of a thing. And that it's different from the imperial. But you've also got gallons, for example. There are different kinds of gallons. Like, for example, I think a US gallon is different from an English gallon and stuff like that. 1 liter would be just under 2 pints. Yeah, a little under 2 pints. Barley corns. What the fuck is that? But yeah, it's an odd thing. It's like if I'm measuring the height of a building, it'll be meters, but if it's the height of a person, a lot of the time it'll be feet and inches. The weight of something, like a non-living thing, a lot of the time it'll be kilograms. People, it's 50-50 depending on who you're talking about. It could be kilograms, could be stones. But either way, I'm gonna head off, guys. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for putting up with my sleepiness. And I'm gonna see you all on Monday, of course. Thank you to all of my adepts: Shadowsec, that Monacum, Doth Malak, Walter, Necromancer, Andrew Riley, Alchemist Kyla, Nakomi Summers, Maltak, Hellfire Oregon, and Dunlet for supporting the channel. Thank you to all of my apprentices as well. You're awesome. And well, until next time, guys, keep it metric and cheerio.